only a sneak peek of what's going to happen on July 13, the Miss Grand Philippines 2023 Coronation Night on July 13 at the Mall of Asia Arena. And there are a lot of activities waiting for our hopefuls, our future Miss Grand Philippines candidates as well. And one of them, I believe I'm allowed to already say that we are going to be holding our swimsuit competition at Boracay, Philippines. And that would be for the first ever Miss Grand Philippines 2023. Is everybody excited for that? Yes! Are our friends from the media also excited for that? Yes!
Yes!
We'll
Woo!
be seeing you in Boracay as well? Yes!
Yeah!
We'll see you. We'll see.
Hopefully!
I believe our future queens will also be.
Yeah!
And of course, our future, my fellow queens right here are also excited as they will be joining the candidates of Miss Grand Philippines 2023 in all of their activities for this year. And that also includes other pre-pageant activities like a charity gala. And of course, we are also awaiting the arrival of Mr. Nawat himself on the coronation night along with the Miss Grand Queens of 2022. Now, is everybody excited for that as well?
Yes! Of
Yes, yes. A round of applause, please, for our first ever Miss Grand Philippines 2023.
Woo!
All right, so we are also live this afternoon in our Facebook page, Miss Grand Philippines 2023. We're also live, so hello to our friends. I see, but I know everybody is also looking forward to hearing some news all over social media for the final screening of the first ever Miss Grand Philippines 2023. So hello to our friends on social media. We hope to see you in our next pre-pageant activities and of course on the coronation night on July 13 at the Mall of Asia Arena. And I know our applicants or our hopefuls also gave you a sneak peek of their passerellas. So before we move on to our next segment, may we please call on my fellow queens to of course give us a sample of how a queen's passerella should be. Yes? Yes, please, let's start first with our Misterism World Philippines 2022. Justine competition, and they gave us a lot more in their passerellas as well. And I won't be allowing you to wait even further because right after this swimsuit competition, we are jumping right into the question and answer portion, right? Alright, thank you so much, ladies. Of course, we will get to know them one by one through this casual interview. So, of course, our judges would like to know them a little bit more about how they look and a little bit more about how they walk. We're making sure that they can actually walk the talk as well. Yes. And Miss Shani right here would like to see the confidence within our Miss Grand Philippines 2023 hopefuls. Now let's start with hopeful or applicant number 17.
Zaira.
Go, Zaira!
Hello, good afternoon. I am Zaira Reyes Ibel Carbonell from the province of La Union.
Hi, Zaira. Hello. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I am a 22-year-old swimmer, and I am a surfer, a public servant, a swimming instructor, and I am also an advocate of water preservation and conservation.
My question is, why did you choose Miss Grand?
I choose Miss Grand because I think this is the platform perfect for me because I show a lot of confidence, and no matter what title it is, as long as you have the heart to, or you have the purpose in life that you will be encouraging, or as long as you have the confidence and to purpose to motivate people, then that's all it matters.
Hi, candidate number 17.
Hello, sir.
My question is, what motivates you?
Actually, it's who motivates me because I am a product of bullying, and those people who trust me that I can do it, that nothing is impossible. As long as I have these people who trust me that I can do anything as long as I trust God, and as long as I trust myself, as long as I know that within myself I have the capability to inform, to encourage, and to influence people.
Hi, 17.
Hello.
For you, what is the definition of pageantry?
Pageantry isn't all about beauty now. It is all about having the purpose. Because nowadays, we do not stand for the standards of others, but it is all about your purpose. It is all about why. Why did you join this pageant? Because I myself did not join my very first pageant na gusto ko lang. It is because of those people who made fun of me and signed my name for a pageant. And that started my journey towards Miss Grand Philippines. And I think pageantry is all about finding yourself, and it's all about finding your purpose, and it's all about inspiring other people. Thank you so much.
Now we have applicant number 18.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Rosalina Tolado, 23, representing Pasay City. I'm a freelance model, and of course, I'm advocating free education and accessible education, especially to street children.
Hi, number 18.
Hi.
Rosalina. So you mentioned you
provide free education. Do you do it by yourself or are you working with an organization? How are you doing?
Right now, I'm doing it myself. By once or twice a year, nagpupunta ako sa mga, like, sa Manila Bay, and binibet ko doon yung mga searchable, especially yung mga homeless. Nagbibigay ako ng mga coloring book and some mini book na pwede nilang basahin.
Can I ask a follow-up question? What motivated you to do this?
Actually, I started working since I was 9 years old. So that's why my advocacy is to help other people, especially with children. Because I myself experienced the same thing that I can afford to go to school. So that's why right now I'm capable of helping other people. I'm doing it abot ng makakaya ko, even though I'm not rich. So yun, because of my past and my experience in life, that's why ganun yung advocacy na meron, ganun yung advocacy na pinili ko na gawin.
Thank you, Rosalina. I think it's just a beautiful heart of yours, and I hope you continue on. Stay strong, all right? We're proud of you. Thank you.
Okay. Leaning towards the competition of the Miss Grand Philippines, how will you define Miss Grand Philippines?
I will define Miss Grand Philippines as gathering women to empower each other and to build a woman to make gathering women and to make them powerful, and of course for them to motivate and inspire other people, for them to have a purpose.
Is this your first pageant?
No.
What were the other pageants that you've joined before this?
LGUs and tell people about me. And then I sang. We joined pageant together in Binibining Paranaque.
Oh my gosh!
Way back 2019 nga. And hindi siya natuloy ko because of lockdown.
Wow! What a
Ghost.
smart girl! May pageant system pala. So you did Miss Paranaque?
No, I'm not.
No, I mean you joined Miss Paranaque and other LGUs, but this is your first national pageant.
Third.
Oh, it's already your third. Tell us more about the pageant experience.
Exciting, and at the same time, nakikilala ko ng gusto yung sarili ko. Joining pageant is, may nadidiscover ako sa sarili ko na may ganito pala akong, may unique pa pala sa sarili ko. And ayun, nadidiscover ko siya by joining pageant and by making friends also.
Thank you, applicant number 8C. Now we have applicant number 9C.
Hello, beautiful ladies. Good afternoon. I'm Bernadette Fajardo. I'm from Davao City. I am a friendly person and jolly. And yes, I want to throw myself and
Hello, ma'am.
I love your aura. Very, very joyful for sure.
Thank you, ma'am.
Can you tell me 3 interesting facts about yourself?
Marunong po akong makisama dahil number 1 po yan sa lahat. Dapat kahit sinong tao makakahalap mukha mo o makakasama mo, dapat marunong ka makisama. Wala to sa taas ng pinag-aralan, mababa man o mataas, dapat kailangan natin irespeto ang bawat isa. At yung pangalawa po is mapagmahal ako sa pamilya ko. Dahil ang pagmamahal sa magulang, sa pamilya, ay isang kayamanan ng magulang. Dahil ang pag minamahal mo ang magulang mo, doble balik sa'yo nito. Sila ay tinuturing kong kayamanan ko. Dahil binibigay ko yung mga best sa bawat salim sa pageant para sa kanila. At yung pangatlo ko po is totoong tao po ako. Kung ano po yung nakikita nyo ngayon, hindi po ako nagpapanggap or ano, hindi lang magaling sa English, pero totoo to. Yes! And sumali po ako sa Showtime Sexy Babe and Wow Wow Gandang Pilipinas. Sobrang gusto ko maging artista eh, kasi di pa kinukuha eh. Sayang, insarap tuloy. Pero anyway, ma'am, I'm Ferdinand Par, no? And sana tanggapin niyo ako. Kasi sigurado matutuwa ang mama ko at pagkakalat na naman sa buong Nueva Ecija dahil ang mga kapitbahay namin talaga namang nagsasara ng mga tindahan para lang panoorin ako.
I like your energy.
Thank you, sir.
Bakit mo pinili ang Miss Grand Philippines? Sa dami naman, did you join other national pageant?
On television lang po, sir eh. Pero yung sumasali rin po ako sa mga sa bayan po namin. Yun po, nanalo po ako. Pero po, ngayon po, ito po ang first national pageant po. And gusto ko pakita talaga sa lahat na kaya ko din dito. And idol ko po lagi ang mga beauty queens. Pag nakakita po ang beauty queens, yung puso ko parang kasi po, iba yung aura nila. Ayan. Talagang ina-idolize ko silang lahat. Pag nakakakita ko ng beauty queens, feeling ko, someday sana makalakad ako sa entablado ng Araneta. At ako naman, dati ko kasi nung nanonood ng mga pageant ko po. Pero nasa dulo lang ako. Halos langgam lang yung makikita ko. Pero hindi ako nag-give up ngayon. Isa na din ang candidate! Oh my God!
Hindi mo naman sinagot yung tanong ko.
Kasi nag-enjoy ako eh.
Bakit mo pinili sumali sa Miss Grand Philippines?
Pinili ko to dahil ito yung nararamdaman ng puso ko. Ito yung pinapalo ko yung heart ko at feeling ko talaga mag-enjoy ako sa pageant ng Miss Grand Philippines dahil hindi lamang pagandahan to o hindi lamang patalimuhan pag-us. Ito ay patutuohan.
Alam mo ba ang advokasya ng Miss Grand Philippines?
Actually po, medyo. Hindi po, alam ko naman po yun. Yung kung ano po yung gusto mo ipatupad na advocacy or gusto mo patunayan na i-build yung mga taong kunwari po yung katulad ng sinabi nung una na ang advocacy niya is hindi siya mabully. Gano'n, yung mga bully is tulungan sila na like yung mga ganun po sa akin.
Ang pinaka-advokasya ng Miss Grand ay ang peace and harmony. Miss Grand is against war. So ikaw, paano mo ipupok sa Nueva Ecija ang advokasya ng Miss Grand Philippines?
Sa pamamagitan po ng internet, dahil ngayon po laganap na po ang social media, sobrang promote ko po to at iisip ko na po ako ng pinakamagandang advocacy na maitutulong ko sa namin.
Okay, very good.
Yes, sir. How about you, sir? How are you?
Nabanggit mo kanina na sumali ka na sa isang time pageant.
Yes po.
Okay. Saan mo mas nakikita yung sarili mo? Maging artista o maging beauty queen?
Kung papalarin po, quote na lang.
Kasi ano po, idol ko din po si Herl Budol. Ganyan po. Nagpa-pageant po siya, pero naging artista din po siya.
May katapat na si Arlene. Anyone?
So, nasabi mo na idol mo si Herl, no? At katapat niya ako. Herl. So, ano sa tingin mo meron ka na wala si Herl? Pag tinitignan ko po yung mga video niya, nakita ko po yung sarili ko, pero siguro po, yung meron na siya na, meron ako na wala siya, di kami magkamukha. Kasi po sir, nakikita ko na yung sarili ko, attitude niya talaga. Yun talaga yung nakikita ko po. Pag meron sabi ko, ate parang ako nga to. Sabi ko, pero yung galing ko, pero sa mukha na lang po siguro kami nagkaiba. Kung kayo papipiliin, sino po ba gusto niyo? Thank you po, super nag-enjoy ako dito. Thank you, audience. Thank you po, para po yung muna.
Now we have applicant number 20.
Hi, I'm Leoran Saga, 24 years old from Paranaque City. I am a young entrepreneur. I started doing business when I was, after I graduated in college, I started doing business. My sister encouraged me to do a business and I did not regret why I do business, even though the other people say, nagtitinda ka lang, bakit hindi mo gawin yung degree mo? Magtrabaho ka, mag-abroad ka, may pera sa abroad. Masasabi ko lang, no, because I believe walang yumayaman sa Pilipinas yung yato. Kaya nandito pa rin ako sa Pilipinas. Nag-business, nagla-live selling, and proud ako doon.
Why did you join Miss Grand Philippines?
I joined Miss Grand Philippines because when I was young, I grew up in a province in Bohol. And I am a kind of person that is very like a shy type person. I don't have friends. And it's not because I don't like friends, but because they keep on like bullying me, especially on my accent, because I am a Bisaya, and they keep on copying my accent, and it makes me down every time they're copying it. Oh my God, wait. That's why when I started joining pageant when I was in college, that time after the pageant, I feel like my self-confidence has been boosted. I'm not like this before. I used to like very like introvert, and now I am very happy because I can now stand in front of you and speak in front of you, and that is my biggest achievement in pageant.
You said trabaho mo ay live selling.
Yes, po.
Can you give me a sample? Paano ba mag-live sales?
Good morning po mga madam. Ang first item po natin, ito ating boyle. Napaka-stretchable po na ito, makapal ang tela, nylon spandex. Kung gusto niyo po mag-order, nandiyan lang po sa yellow basket. Pwede niyo po i-click. Makikita niyo po dyan lahat ng items. And kung... Oh my God. Wait lang. Yan po, tapos may ano kasi yan, bali may parang magko-comment na patingin na ng yellow basket ng number 3. So si item natin si number 3, si legging. So bali, i-flex mo yan, pwede mo siya isuot. And pwede mo sabihin kung ano ang material, like that.
kung magda-live selling ka sa mga turista, paano mo ibibenta ang Pilipinas?
Siguro, unang-una, sasabihin ko kung anong meron sa Pilipinas, kung anong kagandahan sa Pilipinas. Lalo na yung mga Pilipino, ang puso ng mga Pilipino, na yun ang tinatayo.
Example.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Tagalog talaga, Tagalog. O Bisaya kaya, sa mga para sa taga-Bisaya, paano niya bibenta ang probinsya mo? Ano ba, anong province mo?
Bohol po.
O, yung paano mo ibenta ang tourism ng Bohol?
Ang Bohol ay isang napakagandang probinsya, lalong-lalo na sa mga dagat. Maraming magagandang white beaches and also refreshing like iba sa like maraming kakaiba na wala sa ibang lugar. Like yung Tarsier, like yung mga chocolate hills na yun ang dinadayo ng mga tao.
Okay, thank you.
Medyo hapon, since yung mga is taga-Bohol po. Like, pareha taga-Bisaya. So, unsa ako nimo pag-represent ang like sa tuwa ng Bisaya? How do you represent being Bisaya in national project?
Siguro ang pagiging hospitable sa mga Bisaya. Like for example, kung na ay bisita, they used to serve foods for them for free and also accommodate them, offering like free accommodation, giving water, food, everything that makes them comfortable. Yeah, that's what I like in being Bisaya and I'm proud of it.
Candidate number 21.
Good afternoon, everyone. Once again, I am Lilian Salomon, 23, from the province of Sultan Kudarat. I am a proud daughter of an ice cream vendor, and it is him who taught me to persevere in life in order to taste the sweetness of success. And I am a mountaineer. I love nature, and I am a volunteer in an organization helping those who really need. And as a graduating student of a Bachelor of Public Administration, I consider myself as a future public servant.
Hello. What advocacy is close to your heart?
My advocacy that is really close to my heart is as similar as what as the Miss Grand is having. As someone who came from Sultan Kudarat, we're always having that stereotype as someone who came from an unsafe place or having always that war and chaos. And I am here to share everyone that my advocacy is about saving nature through saving humanity. And by that, by saving the humanity means giving them the goods and services. And that in that way, we can help to make peace for everyone, because we specialize those people who are in the far-flung places, like really need to climb the mountain just to be with them. And by that, we can let them feel that they are not discriminated, and we wanted them to join us, and for that, we can achieve peace.
How will you describe Sultan Kudarat in one word?
Sultan Kudarat in one word is a gem. a gem in the southwestern section of the central Mindanao. A gem because we are rich in natural resources, from reef to ridges. We have the sea, the mountains, and aside from that, what Sultan Kudarat really have is the human resources and how the people are good there, on how they are having that resiliency, and that is the main facet of our province, that making our province the world class and a gem.
Hi. My question for you is, what qualities do you think should a Miss Grand Philippines possess?
Well, a woman should not just have a sexy body, a beautiful mind, but the most important thing is that first is she understand, second is she had a purpose, third is that she is passionate. First is she understand what is really the advocacy of the Miss Grand. Second is its purpose and what she really want to do in her journey. And third is she is really passionate to be the voice and to be the ambassadors who will seriously promote and galvanize the advocacy of the Miss Grand organization.
My question is, do you know that there are two other crowns besides Miss Grand Philippines?
Yes.
Reina Hispanoamericana and Miss Philippines, Miss Tourism World. What would you choose from the two if you don't win Miss Grand?
Well, if Miss Grand is not really for me, I wanted the Miss Tourism World because I want to dedicate it to my province. Because our province really wanted to move the economy there, especially the tourism, and we have a lot to offer to everyone. And if given that crown, I'm not just be the perfect one to represent myself, but I have my core, which is my province, that will perfectly fit with it. Thank you.
Hi, candidate number 91. What do you think is better to win Miss Grand Philippines? A Grand Pasarela or Grand Pasarela?
The best thing to have, well, the Miss Grand need to have the two, the Miss Pasarela and the Miss Personality. But what we really need is the personality, because that pasarela, we can train a girl to have a very good pasarela. But having a good personality, it is within our heart. And that is difficult to change, even if you are the very best trainer to train for her to be kind, because it is needed to be innate. Personality is what we show to everyone, and that is very important. Thank you.
Thank you, aspirant number 21. Now we have applicant number 22.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Lucy Perez, representing Laguna. I am currently a college student taking up Bachelor of Science major in Medical Technology. I am also a part of our campus journalism in our university, and I'm always involved in performing arts. I always wanted to promote healthcare, especially its importance in our country since it's quite neglected here. And I am also a part of a project in our university, which is called Project CES, which is about equipping school clinics with medical equipment.
Hi. How do you manage your academic and joining pageant?
To be honest, balancing the two of them is quite difficult, especially when the schedules for pageants and my schedules for my exams are the same. So what I do is, of course, I prioritize my studies because that is something that I would want to bring in a pageant. My advocacy, which is rooted in my academics, rooted in my course. So if I'm given a chance that the schedule for the pageant is during my vacation, I am always glad to accept it.
Why Miss Grand Philippines?
Ever since I was a child, I've always wanted to contribute to our country, which is the Philippines, in every aspect and in every way that I can. And as I've learned the cost for this pageant, the Miss Grand Philippines, I know that this pageant will give my nationalistic heart the power that it needs. And if I'm given the chance to join this pageant, I would want to use this opportunity to not just unite my country, but the whole world.
Hi, candidate number 22. Okay, my first quiz, I have 3 questions. Okay, my first question is, who is your favorite Miss Grand Philippines?
My favorite Miss Grand Philippines is Miss Samantha Bernardo. Actually, I won her gown during my last pageant, and I was so excited about it because she's one of my role models. I've seen her beauty, of course, we all admire her beauty, but most especially her personality. As I've watched her in the Pinoy Big Brother, she's very kind and she has wisdom, so I really love that about her.
Okay, so we've been joining Miss Grand International for 10 years. Tama ba? 10 years na. And hindi pa tayo nanalo ng Miss Grand so far. Dalawang first runner-up na lang. So sa tingin mo, bakit hindi pa tayo nanalo ng Miss Grand?
Well, I think our candidates for the Miss Grand International are well equipped and they're all amazing candidates. But I think it's just the timing. Of course, every candidate there are very great. Their performances were very amazing, and I think that's that's the reason why. It's just the timing.
Okay, I love your tone. Your voice is very nice. And you're a future newscaster, di ba? So let's assume that you're the winner of Miss Grand Philippines. Paano ka mag-intro sa Miss Grand? Yung introduction?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not a newscaster.
You're a journalism, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's assume that, since you have a very nice voice, your tone is very nice, the clarity of your voice is very nice. So, we want to hear something coming from you kung paano we introduce yung Philippines sa Miss Grand International. Miss Grand ha? The Miss Grand.
Hi everyone, it's Miss Grand International. We are welcoming our beautiful and astonishing candidates tonight. I think that's my best.
No, we want an introduction as in Ingrid Santa Maria, Miss Grand Philippines. Like that.
We'll see you guys, Miss Grand Philippines!
Can you tell me what is your grandest dream?
I have so many interests and dreams in life, such as in business, and of course medicine, as I've mentioned, in literature, and of course in pageantry. But I've always dreamt of becoming a doctor. Because I've always had this purpose in my heart to serve my fellow Filipinos in healthcare department, and of course equip our children with the healthcare that they need. Because if we know, the healthcare system in our country is quite down during the pandemic, so I wanted to contribute to that.
Thank you.
Pirate number 23.
Good day, everyone. Francine Fatima Chancareas, 19th province of Tarlac. I am a public administration student, and I dream to become part of Philippine Navy someday. And my advocacy is about women empowerment because I want to be the voice of the voiceless women who are the victims of sexual harassment because I myself am a victim of sexual harassment.
Can you tell us what happened when you were victim of sexual harassment?
I always experience sexual harassment because I'm a student who commute from school, and few months ago, I think it was way back April, when I'm walking in the streets and ready to go to school, and someone just sexually harassed me in front of my school, and that's it. I just froze and terrified. That's why now I'm being strong, not just for me, but also for those who are the victims of sexual harassment.
Why did you choose Miss Grand Philippines to join this pageant? Join this pageant?
Because of its advocacy. The advocacy of Miss Grant is peace and harmony. And through peace and harmony, we will through peace and harmony, we will able to fix this sexual harassment that is a big issue here in the Philippines. And I want to be, as I said, I want to be the voice of the victims. That's why I'm going to use my advocacy here in Miss Grand Philippines.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Hi, Francine. You said that it was your dream to become part of the Philippine Navy. Can you tell us why?
Because of my mother's side, they are all army, Navy graduate, police, and part of the Navy and Philippine Air Force. And that inspired me to become a part of Philippine Navy and to be a public servant someday.
Is that also why you started doing pageants to get comfortable in front of people, or why did you start doing pageants?
I started doing pageant because of my purpose. I know that I have purpose in life, and my purpose is to become, as I said, to become the voice of the sexual harassment victim. And I joined beauty pageant to inspire my fellow victims to be loud and say no to violence.
And last question, if given the chance to win Miss Grand Philippines, how do you think you could stand out amongst the other contestants in an international pageant?
I can stand out in Miss Grand International because of my personality and my good heart. We Filipinos have a good heart where we always stand out no matter where we go because we always make people smile. And through that, I believe that with my Filipino blood, I can stand out wherever I go.
Random question. What do you like doing for fun?
I like creating contents on TikTok.
What kind of content?
I do makeup videos, I do fashion or just dance. Francine Reyes.
You look so beautiful today.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for
Let's now call on aspirant number 24.
Hello and good day, everyone. I am Nadine Nicolas, 22 years old from Marikina City. I am a freelance model, freelance artist, and a former theater actress. And the advocacy closest to my heart is mental health awareness because I myself have experienced it, and I want to give aid to those who have experienced it and awareness to those who want to understand it.
Karen, mo 24, so you're a theater actress.
Yes.
Okay, so baka naman pwede mong sample. Okay, you want to sample from you?
Jack, I can give up.
Okay.
I'm a little nervous, guys. Does my hair look right? Are my hips symmetrical? Is my face not oily? No. Is my voice okay? Is it 1, 2? Hello, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's good. All right. I think it's good. Many thoughts running in my head. I think. Oh, I'm good. I think I'm good.
Oh, diba? Akala ko nag-warm up ka pala. Yun na pala. Akala ko warm up pala. So yun pa pala.
Our friends from media, if you want to ask question, you can. Huh?
Yes, I've actually joined Miss Actions before. One notable one is from Miss Universe Philippines 2021. I was Miss Marikina for in the top 100. Unfortunately, I didn't make it in the other levels, but it was still a rewarding experience. Actually, I have dedicated my pageantry career to my recently deceased second mom. She has always believed in me and always kept teasing me that because I'm so tall, that she kept telling me, hey, you should go in Pilipinas and all that, just because I was tall. But then, growing up, I realized she saw more than just my height, but the levels that my confidence and my potential can reach. And I have since dedicated my blood, sweat, and tears into finding out that version of who she saw in me. And that is where I drew my confidence from, is that if she saw it in me and curated so much love and dedication into bringing that out in me, I should continue that journey for her as well.
Hi, Bernadine. I think I remember you. Did you try to join Miss Universe 2020 also?
20, recently.
Right. So I remember you in
Some
same
there.
looks, yes.
You're also from the same church as me, CCF.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's right. But I remember you from years back, so it's good to see you trying again, and I'm so proud of you. I guess my question is somewhat similar to Sir Abel. So how do you see yourself kind of a few months from now? Let's say if you were given the chance to be a part of Miss Grand Philippines, or are there other crowns in mind that you have?
First and foremost, I always try to focus on what's in front of me first. If I were to be given the chance to be part of Miss Grand Philippines, I guess I would utilize it. I see myself utilizing it to the best of my abilities, using the platform and the advocacy it Voices for, with a bit of crafting of my own personality and my own inspirations, and to voice it out not just to the Philippines but to the world, because I know the entire world is also watching the candidates. So I see myself also inspiring a lot more people, reaching out to a lot more, not just beauty pageant aspirants, but to people who merely wants to be inspired to have a purpose in life.
Any question?
Hello. Hi. As a mental health advocate, how would you explain mental health for a child?
Well, how I would explain mental health to a child is first and foremost, I would explain to them that in order for them to live a very happy and fruitful life, they also have to have a happy and healthy mind because that is where everything in your body or everything that you think, everything that you do comes from. So in order to maintain that happy little smile on children's faces, they have to be aware that they should take care of how they think or how people around them act. Though I wouldn't pressure it on them to be very vigilant about it, I would just tell them to be very wary of how, because I think mental health is really about how other people around you act. So I would tell them to just be aware of how people treat them and to remember that their mental health or their brain is one of the top priorities or one of the most important things in their life.
You said you experience mental health. Yeah? This mental health issue. So what kind of mental health issue have you experienced and how did you overcome your mental health problem?
Well, the woman standing in front of you today was actually a victim of 5 mental illnesses, and to be very frank with you, it hasn't been a really easy journey. It has been almost life-threatening actually. There were times that I wouldn't even be here today. It was a constant struggle between wanting to be alone and wanting to just cling to just one person, and there were times that I was also actually very toxic myself. Sorry, it's a little close to my heart, the experience that I went through, especially with all the events that happened last year. I lost my second mom to cancer. I broke up with my long-term ex. I had financial problems. I was separated from my parents because I moved out. But all of those experiences gathered and beat me up and made me want to stand up on my own 2 feet, saying enough is enough. I gathered every last bit of strength I could and kept walking forward even though I was limping and I was bleeding. And I still kept looking into the light, knowing that there's still something left in me if I can still keep myself holding on. And I'm very happy to report that the woman in front of you right now has conquered every single one of those obstacles and is now rediscovering herself and has overcome all of those adversities that those mental illnesses were.
You did it on your own or with the help of the professionals?
Of course, as I would suggest, being a mental health advocate, I would suggest that you get professional help for that if you can. If you can, reach out to some friends. I know that there are some friends who are out there willing to provide understanding and unconditional love for you, and that's exactly also what I did. And thankfully, I also rekindled my broken relationship with my parents, so that was also very helpful.
Thank you. Because the reason I asked you, elaborate the advocacy of PLA Pageant Silka is the awareness program. You can help us too.
I'd be very glad to have that opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's call on aspirant number 25.
Hi everyone, I'm Marinela Habinas Katangay, 25 years old, representing the province of Bohol. I am a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Human Resource Development. And now I am currently working as a Human Resource
Have you joined pageants before?
Yes.
Which pageant?
My recent pageant is Miss Supermodel Philippines. One of the judges there was
That's why you look so familiar.
yes, good to see you.
What qualities do you think you have to become Miss Grand Philippines?
Quality ko for me, hindi lang kasi dahil unique ako or iba ako. Yung advocacy ko kasi it's about LGBTQ. I myself is a proud bisexual and I think that's unique. I can advocate, pwede kong i-spread lang information and knowledge sa buong mundo na hindi dapat natin ginajudge ang isang tao na nakadepende lamang sa sarili natin or katayuan nito sa buhay.
I can't remember one time. How do you differentiate yourself from the other candidates?
I think, di-differentiate ko yung sarili ko dahil magkakaiba po kami ng kwento ng buhay. Magkakaiba kami ng inspiration kung bakit kami nandito. Magkakaiba kami ng pinagdalilan. And I think different ako kasi ini-aim ko na makuha talaga yung crown. Gusto ko talaga yung Miss Grand. Kaya ako yun. Ini-aim ko talaga yun. Goal ko talaga yung Miss Grand Philippines.
Follow-up question. I'm not being narcissistic. Neka, what if hindi mo na po yung Miss Grand? Ano yung next na magiging tingin mo na magiging journey mo?
I think mas kailangan ko maging equipped, especially sa communication skills. Siyempre, aware naman ako sa sarili ko. And if ever magkaroon ulit ng next screening, next batch, next year, I will join again. Why not?
We have 2 more crowns at stake on July 13. Are you aware?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ano pwede mong piliin kung hindi mo nakuha ang
I think yung Reyna Hispano po, kasi sa Mundo People, kung na nakakakita sa akin, I look the same po with Miss Marquez. Baka lang makabasa ko.
Oo nga, no? Pagkamuli, may resemblance kayo ni Louie. Isa naman, kung kamukha ni may ganyan. Have other question? Or media? Friends from media, you have any question? Wala? Okay.
I think sa nangyayari ngayon, feeling ko malayo pa. Malayo proseso pa. Pero sana, hopefully, sa mga susunod na taon, sana ma-aprobahan siya. Personally, I'm in a relationship for more than 8 years in a lesbian. I'm proud of it and I'm proud about it. Ay, wala ko siya lang sa word. Yan, so, hopefully sana, ma-aprobahan siya. Kasi wala namang mali eh. Nagmamahal siya talaga. Yes po.
This is Jay from Pageant. If ever na makapasok ka as the official candidate of Miss Grand Philippines, what inspiring story would you like to share with us?
Baka maiyak ako. Actually, ang isa sa pinaka-inspiring story ko, siguro narinig na to ni Miss Ray. Makikita na naman ako umiyak. Yung nakawala lang kasi ng mom ko. So, siya talagang frustrated, beauty queen sa Bohol. So, gusto ko lang din ituloy yung journey niya na hindi niya nakuha during her teenage trip and teenage year. So, ako na lang ang tatapos yun. Ako ang kukuha ng Corona Pass. Marinela Habines Katangay, Miss Grand Philippines! Marinela Habines Katangay, Miss Grand Bohol!
Now let's call on aspirant number 26.
Hello, good afternoon everyone. Once again, my name is Catherine Cameron from the Beauty of Mother Nature at its finest, Bananas. For the second time around, I know this is something better than I had before. I have found myself worth living and my stories are worth sharing. And I would gladly live my life if second chance would be offered to me. And even if it's just a slight chance, I will still risk it. Now I am ready to give you the rise to the challenge. I had only experienced one national beauty pageant, that was Miss Fit Philippines pageant 2022, and that experience led me to strive for a different place where I can cultivate my talents and potentials. And with people, Batangueños, who keep on believing and staying with me, I know I can be Miss Grand Philippines official candidate today. Please allow me to introduce myself more. I am a proud daughter of a vendor and a driver. A humble family gave me more than I thought I would be able to in the time span. I mean, at 20, I became a public school teacher already, and at 24, I already finished my master's degree. And I thank God I keep on going despite the weight of my profession. If you would ask me what made me come back, it's because I have a lot of things to share. I am a woman who supports others on their future endeavors because I am a teacher. And I am indeed a woman who is advocacy driven. I have really influenced our young generation to be of their highest self. Because as a Miss Fit Philippines candidate, I incorporate holistic fitness, helping our children to work on the dreams they deserve in our society. When it comes to something interesting, fun facts about me is that I am good at playing badminton and table tennis. I actually have an expertise in badminton. I am also a rider. And I have been cited as TikToker si Ma'am with over 10 million views on TikTok and has chosen to appear in the All TV station ID. And I do not know how many times I tell people about ravens on my shoulder. I had a viral TikTok video saying, "You don't know how to bikini and t-shirt." And then he responded like, "Who told you? Everybody is capable of amazing things like this." This is unusual. That the reason why I have ravens on my shoulder is that I love Maleficent. She's my favorite Disney character. That's very shallow, you know, but she is a true definition of misconception. When it comes to meaning of raven, the first thing that comes to our mind is its negative side. A humble teacher at this very moment who used to be questioned about wearing bikinis is looking for a different place where she can cultivate her talents and potentials wisely. Thank you so much. Please bear with me. This is the pageant that will fulfill me as a woman with beauty, substance, and grace. I love to cheer people on, and those are what I learned since I entered public service. I want to be heard to teach our community to be kind, gracious and generous because that is all we need towards a positive and sustainable country.
What are your expectations for this Grand Philippines?
My expectation in this pageant is its uniqueness in showcasing Filipino beauty, who is a symbolic representation of its collective identity, capable of interacting with people on all levels of social standing. And I guess that expectation will be met by the first ever Miss Grand Philippines 2023.
You said you're a teacher, right? You're teaching elementary, high school, or college?
Junior high school po, grade 8 and 9.
Okay. So what age should I in the 9?
15 and 16. Ranges 14 to 16.
Adolescent stage. So how are you going to explain to them that you are joining a pageant? You said you're wearing a bikini, you're going to parade in a bikini, and then they will see you in school. How are you going to explain to your students?
I actually have the baon on this very stage, that is their support. Pasok ako sa umaga, sasalubungin ako ng aking mga bata. This is actually a day in my life. Sasabihin ng mga bata, dala-dala ang aking mga gamit. Ganda ni Mama, sexy ni Ma. You know that our physical appearance motivates our students to be good in school. And I look up to inspire them to work on the dreams they deserve in our society. And that their families will be proud of them and will have the genuine smile on their faces.
That's a very good answer.
Hello, Camille. Mars Franz here. So you screened last time, first screen, and now you screen again here in Miss Grand Philippines. Who is Camille 7 years ago, and who is Camille now?
I am more confident. I have the guts, the courage, wisdom, and the determination to walk on stage today. Last time po kasi umalis ako sa Batangas 4 a.m. So, dumating po ako dito, pagod na, and I cannot deny the fact that it really affects the weight of my profession. Galing pa po ako sa eskwela, hindi ko rin po sinasabi na nag-apply ako dito. Kasi kahit hindi ko naman sabihin, alam ko na mga taga-Batangas ang laman ng aking puso. So ngayon po, I can say, we are all beauty queens already. And no one can take that away from us. But this is not about by the title, but by the convictions we are living our lives. So many people will look up to you, and that in return, your platform should influence and change them in the best way.
Are you ready to represent yourself?
Yes.
Can you say it?
Catherine Camelon, 26, Miss Grand Batangas!
The last time you were your candidate number 2. I remember you. No, congratulations. You're different now.
Thank you so much.
It's a big transformation from the time you were on the first screening. I did not recognize you. It's a different teacher. I remember I asked you the same question. So, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I just want to say, Ms. Catherine, and also teachers, I'm so happy to see you represent our community with so much conviction and so much confidence. So, congratulations to them. I hope so.
Calling on aspirant number 27.
Is it okay to hold the microphone? Hello everyone, good evening. I am Shari Manalo Sorio, 23 years old, and I am proud to represent my home, Kaluya, Antique. I grew up having a poor family that taught me to be humble and contented on what I have. In fact, joining pageantry serves as my source of income to support my education and to help my family. Actually, I joined more than 30 beauty pageants, and I am so grateful that I decided to enter this field because it helps me a lot to be with my best version, and I'm so grateful that I am here right now, continuing and pursuing my dreams with my unwavering determination.
30 pageants.
Yes.
And those are a combination of how many national pageants have you joined so far?
This would be my first national pageant, if ever.
So most of them are LG.
Yes, barangay pageants, municipal pageants, school pageants, provincial pageants.
So this is your first national.
Yes.
Why did you choose this grand?
I chose Miss Grand Philippines because I strongly believe that this pageant would be the great platform for me to awaken all of you, our people, that our world needs our help. Not our selfishness, because as you mentioned earlier, this pageant advocate peace and harmony, and I want to be the voice, and I want to spread kindness to everyone, and I can't wait to see our home without hate, without miserable, without complication. It's just love, peace, acceptance.
16 ang final. Alright.
Can you differentiate physical beauty from inner beauty?
Physical beauty is what you see right now, a beautiful lady. And I think inner beauty is more important than physical beauty, because as a queen, you should be a kind-hearted person. You have a power to attract the heart of our people for you to be called a real queen.
So there are two other crowns, Reina Sanalerica and Mr. Zima. If you don't get the Miss Grand title, which one do you want and why?
I would definitely choose Miss Teresa World because, as the information of everyone, my home Kaluya is rich in its natural resources, and I can say that it is worth to discover and to showcase not just to the Philippines but to the whole world.
Anong nakalay mo kanina? Ikaw ba yun? Ito, Jonathan.
I'm sorry, what? Actually, I have my handler together with me, and also the people who supports me. Actually, I don't know how to do my own makeup, so I think it's time now to train myself for my future pageants. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for appreciating my look tonight. Thank you so much po. Thank you.
Waiting lang sa right.
Okay, applicant number 27. What core value would you like to bring to the stage of this Grand Philippines that eventually you can instill in the mind of your co-candidate? Pag na pumasok na sa special merit.
The core value that I wanted to showcase to all of you, and of course to my co-candidates, it's just to always not prioritize the crown, do not think that this is a competition, but think that this is an opportunity for us candidates to get to know each other, to know our background, and for us to create a memorable experiences and to share how willing we are and how confident we are to represent our country.
Okay, acting up number 27, what is your advocacy? And do you think your advocacy is in line with Miss Grand Philippines?
My advocacy is paradigm shift towards peace and harmony because everyone is aware that we have differences, we have different beliefs, cultures, tradition, and I think it's time now for us to have an acceptance with all of those. We should embrace, we should have respect with all of those because in that way I can say that we will be having a wonderful and a great home to live in.
Thank you so much.
Miss Antique, yeah. So, since maraming late ngayon and maraming excited makita ka sa Miss Grand Philippines as official candidate, gusto makita ng mga media kung paano yung pasarela ng Antique, yung international level na. Okay, music please.
I can promise you na I can show you the best pasarela right now because honestly I have so that you're
It's okay. Maybe 80% of it. Thank you. Kasi galing ko sa Antique, ha? Bihira lang sila mag-join. Yeah, bihira lang sila mag-join. Music. Oh, CJ.
Thank you so much.
Walang kalyo-kalyo sa Miss Grand. Diba? Perform.
Candidate number 27.
Hello.
Remind me of Maria Ligan. Very pinayap. In terms of physical,
Thank you po.
pero my question is, what is your best non-physical asset?
My best non-physical asset is, like what I said earlier, having a kind-hearted because I'm not just concerned with myself, but of course with those people who surrounds me, especially my co-women. Because seeing my co-women experiencing discrimination, honestly, it hurts me also because I am a woman. And I wanted to motivate them that even though the world challenged you with a different discrimination of people, still you should stand up, chin up, and continue pursuing your dreams with your unwavering determination and courage for you to be able to influence and inspire all of the women out there, and of course to those people who experiencing the same as yours. Thank you so much po. I hope you have a great day.
We call on aspirant number 28.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. I'm Iris Ferdinand Salaganiban, 21 years old from the province of Nueva Ecija, and I'm a strong, independent, and empathetic woman. My courageousness and strength came from the fact that I'm the eldest among my two younger siblings, and as an ally, I need to look after them and be a good role model as well. And so that has resulted to me to putting so much effort in my studies because also growing up, put my academics at my utmost priority more than anything else. And so that has resulted also to me graduating with highest honors when I was in high school and was also the salutatorian of our batch. And currently, I study at the University of the Philippines, Baguio, Bachelor of Arts in Social Sciences, major in Economics, minor in Psychology. But other than that, I also engage in extracurricular activities such as being a debater before, campus journalist before also, and a bit. Thank you.
Very well said.
You know what? A lot of people really tell me that. And I can see some resemblance, maybe because of the shape of our face. And I'm just so happy to hear that compliment because they're so beautiful and they're Miss Universe. So thank you for that.
Is this your first national pageant?
Yes, this is my first national pageant, and I haven't also joined any provincial pageant yet. So this is a huge leap for me from joining the recent district pageant in our province to a national pageant right away.
Yeah, so what made you choose? What made you choose? What made you choose Miss Grand International Philippines? What makes MGI Philippines so special that you chose it to be your first ever national pageant?
I have chosen this pageant because my childhood dream was to be a full-fledged beauty queen, and I think I can achieve it through this pageant. But more than that, I adhere to their advocacy. Their advocacy aligned with my principles. I also don't tolerate hate, violence, and I also want to stop the war. And just like Miss Grand International, I also like to promote peace and harmony with everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
You're very well rounded. Beauty, brains, talented. What other skills do you think you can bring to the table if ever you do win Miss Grand Philippines?
Oh, if I win Miss Grand Philippines, I think I could share some of my makeup skills with my sisterhood. But more than that, I think I could be a good ambassador for this pageant. I am marketable. I would say I can speak to everyone, just like what I'm doing right now, and I can influence people to go to give more importance to their education, because that is my advocacy, to promote education, especially on the out of school youth, because I know how important it is, and it is the reason why I am standing here right now. Thank you.
What province are you from?
I'm from Nueva Ecija po.
How are you going to promote tourism of the region?
Nueva Ecija is the rice granary of the Philippines, and recently I became an anchor of it's like a cultural documentary of my city, Science City of Muñoz, and I'm the anchor of that documentary, and we promoted the Science City of Muñoz itself. And I could also do that to Nueva Ecija. I would go to different places in Nueva Ecija and show to the people, just like the Minalungaw Park, because I think our province is underrated in terms of tourism. But I know we have a lot to offer also in tourism, so I hope people will welcome us and embrace our tourism also.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's call on Aspirant number 23.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. I'm Stephanie Delgado, 25 years old from Carmona, Cavite. thing about myself is that I am a proud independent woman who worked for U.S. tech company. And aside from that, I'm a proud member of a non-government organization that help a lot of people across the Philippines. And a little fun fact about me is I'm a K-pop fan. I just supported one K-pop show. I did. I was in Miss Universe Philippines 2021, but I just got in top 100. I can say 2 years ago and then now, I can say that I have more confidence. I know what I can bring to the crowd, to the organization, and everyone who will support me. I can be the voice, I can be the, I know that I have the capabilities to be, to showcase what Miss Grand Philippines can offer, not only in the Philippines, but also in the world.
How can you promote the advocacy of Miss Grand Philippines?
If I be one of the candidates of Miss Grand Philippines, I will start from here, promoting and influencing everyone. I will start from my parents, from Mola Cavite, and I will start from little kids. As part of a non-government organization, we mostly help kids. We educate them on what, especially those who don't have the capacity to enter the public, even public schools in their areas. So from there, I think I can be a good influence. I can be the voice that I can deliver what message of Miss Grand Philippines is for the.
Next up, we have aspirant number 30.
Hello, my name is Mora. I am 19 years old and I'm a model, basically, and I started modeling at the age of 12. I don't know, just felt like I'm destined to become a celebrity.
Why did you choose Miss Grand Philippines?
I joined this competition because it allows me to combine both my passions, beauty and fashion, with a purpose. And it also helps me to self. Sorry. And it also helps me to become more self-aware. And I am excited about the opportunities that this pageant presents, and I am committed to making the most of this experience.
Hello, Nikki. Okay, aside for the crowns at the stage, at the title at the stage, what do you look forward to gain joining Miss Grand Philippines?
I look forward to gaining more experience and opportunities, and to also just be able to find myself more in why I belong to this world. Thank you.
Thank you.
I actually started my first competition at the age of 15, and so I've been doing this, I've been in this industry for quite a while now, and it's why I'm doing pageantry now.
Hi, Nikki. This is Morris Pratt. Hello, nice to see you again. You've joined Team Fashions. this parang magiging edge mo when it comes to joining Miss Grand Philippines?
Sorry, can I ask in English, please?
Alright. So, wait na mapapalaban tayo. So, you've joined teen pageants and at the same time, supermodel pageants.
Yes.
Would you say that, ano mo,
It's an edge.
basta ano mo na yun. Interpreter. Si Krishna, is this your stepping stone? Or is this parang magiging edge mo in joining Miss Grand Philippines?
Oh, I see this pageant as a big stepping stone for me going to this career and for my future plans.
And also, can you introduce yourself in a Miss Grand way? Like, Nikki Demora, Cagayan, or Miss Grand Cagayan de Oro.
Nikki Demora, 19, from Cagayan de Oro City.
Love it.
Not as of now. Yes. Miss Grand. Nikki Demora, 19 years of age, Miss Grand Cagayan de Oro City.
Hi, Vicky. Here. My question for you is, what qualities do you have that are so special and so unique to you that you can show us on this Miss Grand Philippines stage?
I believe that I have the qualities that I can stand for my advocacy. I came from a small island in Mindanao where peace has been elusive for a decade now. And so I'm here today as a Miss Grand Philippines because I want to show that, I want to promote that, promote peace, and yes.
Hello. We have the same, actually we have the same place, Cagayan de Oro City. So as Cagayan, how do you promote the city of tourism of Cagayan de Oro City to the rest of the Philippines and to the rest of the world?
I believe that I can show it through social media, a platform, and I can say that Cagayan de Oro is a city with natural wonders and cultural heritage and warm hospitality. So, if you're seeking for a thrilling adventure, or just to try and see the vibrant Filipino culture, Cagayan de Oro has something to offer for every visitor.
I have another question. Since you started modeling at 12 years old, right? Who is your inspiration? Why you started working that?
Actually, I'd say my inspiration would be my mom. She is a single mother of 5, and I have seen the sacrifices that she has made for my family and what she has done for us. So she's my inspiration.
Great decision, how you arrived at your decision to join this band, because this becomes a lot of people have been waiting for you to join the pageant world. And so, why did you choose? How did you arrive at your decision?
I thought, 19, and I think I might be ready now for the pageant world, so maybe I could start with this. And I actually just arrived from China like a few days ago. Yes.
Okay. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Hi, dear. Okay, can you show us sample of your pasarela?
Wait, wait.
And now we have our final aspirant, applicant number 31.
Beverly Tan, 21, from the city of Parañaque. I have a big family, we're 7, so uh, so that's an interesting fact about me. I'm currently enrolled and they're studying international hospitality, and I dabble with a little bit of volleyball and
Tell something about your family background.
my family. As a big family, it's really chaotic, but I love my family. It's so fun. Every day there's another story to tell. It's an experience living with a big family.
You're in a family of show business. You know about it. Can you tell something? What's your family?
My mom was an actress. My brother is currently an actor as well, actor, as well as my titos and titas. And they really inspire me to be here right now because I was such a shy girl, and they pushed me to be what I really want, which is to be on stage, standing in front of a lot of people. They just give me the courage to do so.
Hi, can I ask, how are you preparing for Miss Grand?
Actually, my mom just told me about the competition this morning. Kate Gomez, she's actually here now.
So may I ask, why are you doing what you're doing? Is this something that you really want to do, or is this something that your mom wants you to do?
It's actually been my mom and my dream since I was really young. And yeah, she's still my inspiration.
She's her background is the family of the Ejercitos. So politicians and show business. So she's the niece of Gary Estrada, Jimboy, all of those, PR Ejercito. So those are the background. And the sister of Rob Gomez. The younger sister.
21. I think this moment right here is the most exciting thing that has happened in my entire life. Because I'm really a shy girl, really introverted. So usually at parties, I'm the type to sit in the corner, watch people dance, and just have fun.
How will you be preparing for this competition? Are you part of any? Are you training alone?
I'm training alone.
Anika, who wants to help her? Okay. Shanti will help her. Yay.
Who is your favorite beauty queen?
My favorite beauty queen is Shredder over there. She actually persuaded me to be here today. She was the one who told my mom about this. It's a big help for me.
She was very proud there.
Very proud.
really nervous, like I'm shaking right now.
That's the advantage of joining a pageant. It will improve your confidence.
Yes,
You will see the difference after the competition.
ever since I turned 21, I know for myself that I'm really a shy person. And, as I step into the real world, I know I have to be more confident. And what's a better way than to enter a world with the most beautiful, stunning, gorgeous, and smart women?
Being a member of a well-known showbiz clan, do you think you have an edge, or what is your edge coming to this competition?
I don't want to use my family name as an edge because I think I have something to offer on my own, not missing my family.
So, ano sa tingin mo, ano yung dapat mong i-improve? Pag naging official candidate ka na, so anong aspect ng competition yung dapat mong i-improve?
Definitely my confidence. Really work on my confidence and being on stage. More confident.
Hi dear, this is Jay from Pageant Trend. My question for you is, what do you like most about yourself?
What I like most about myself is my supportive family. I really get my courage, my inspiration, and I get by the love they give me. That's why I am the person I am today, because of who they shape me up.
I have a question. You're 21 and this is your first time to join. And you're shy and you're very vocal about it. So I wonder, how are you handling yourself in facing criticism, especially on social media, especially people who have access nowadays on technology can be very brutal.
I think I can handle criticisms very well because my mom is a very much loving critic. My mom is here.
Alright, okay. So you're getting your training as early as now. Can you introduce yourself in a grand way? Like your name, age, and where you're coming from, Miss Trevor? Is that one, I suppose?
Arita, 21, from the city of San Juan.
San Juan it is. Good luck. I hope you make it as one of the
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, and that completes the total of the Miss Grand Philippines 2023 aspirants for this year. Did everybody enjoy? Yes? Our media friends here, you already have your favorites as early as now?
Yeah.
Yes, I think I am the favorite. Alright, so I'd also like to ask a little bit of question from our panelists. How was it judging for this afternoon? I'm pretty sure some of you were already present in the first screening as well. May I know any difference with the ladies that are here today?
This Match of Girls is so exciting. It's so nice to see so many new faces, and I'm just really excited to see how Miss Grand Philippines will be now that we have a complete list of candidates later this afternoon. It's just so awesome that there are girls who are trying their best, there are girls who are super palaban, and everybody's all here for the same reason.
I definitely agree with that, and it's going to be a very tough decision among you panelists to choose the official candidates for the first ever Miss Grand Philippines 2023. Tito Arnold, would you like to add something?
Actually, these are the second screening, but we already accepted more than, because other provinces have a franchise, provincial franchise, and other countries also. So there are expecting more than 10 coming in because those are automatic official candidates from different provinces who are under franchise of Miss Grand Philippines, Miss Reina Hispano-Americana, of Filipinas, and Miss Philippine Tourism, and from US, from Australia, and from other parts of the country. So there's a lot of new faces will join us for the first solo pageant of the Miss Grand Philippines on July 13 at the Mall of Asia Arena.
Wow, and also I'd like to add, we will be doing our swimsuit competition in Aqua Boracay. So everybody please, watch out for that. I hope we can join that as well. I can join my fellow candidates here at Boracay and of course our media friends as well.
And I just want to announce, this is my first time going to announce that Newport Resorts World Manila will be the official residence of the Miss Grand Philippines. And the charity ball will be held at the Marriott Hotel of the Resorts World Manila. So thank you, Joey, and the rest of the management of Resorts World Manila to be the official partner, official residence, and official house of Miss Grand Philippines and Miss World Philippines.
Thank you very much, Newport City, for having us, for welcoming, of course, the first ever Miss Grand Philippines 2023. Now, I'd like to direct my questions to our media friends as well. Tapos na kayo magtanong, ako naman mag-interview sa inyo. So, what are you expecting or what are you looking forward to? So, I see here, Adam. Hi, what are you looking forward to in this year's competition?
Actually looking forward to a glossy production.
Pressure.
Kaya tapatan yung Thailand based production.
More than that. Kailan pa nagpahuli ang Pilipinas?
Grand expectations.
Expect the biggest and the brightest and the most spectacular pageant.
Perfect.
Bigger. That's why we hold it in Mall of Asia Arena.
So yeah, that's something we definitely have to look forward to. And of course, this is the grandest pageant in the Philippines, the Miss Grand Philippines 2023. Now, I believe that the results are ready. Alright, okay. So while we are waiting for the results, we will have a last glance of our Miss Grand Philippines 2023 aspirants. So I would like to call on the ladies to come join me here on stage. opportunity to have your pictures. Also, you can take your photos with the ladies, all our aspirants for this afternoon. Hello. But in my picture, it's okay. Very, very gorgeous ladies for this afternoon, and I'm pretty sure that the panelists are having a tough time choosing our official candidates for this year. Alright, so a little bit more of an interview session, some more, while we wait for the final results. I would like to call on, of course, our official director for Miss Grand Philippines 2023. Of course, a lot of people are expecting so much for the first ever Miss Grand Philippines 2023. Is there something you'd like to let us know, a little sneak peek of what's going to happen on July 13?
Ako, pressure ito. Actually, this is our first time to work with ALB Pageant Circle. Since this is the first time, alam niyo na, I think we will be bolder, bigger, as like what you've said. We will do a grand representation this time. We're very excited, we're very happy. Since we're talking about how grand Miss Grand International and Thailand is. So, tayo ba papakabog sa Pilipinas? Of course not, di ba? Talagang lalaban tayo kung mapapakita natin how the production and the relevance of pageantry in the Philippines and to the whole world. Bigay natin yan. So we will give you a beautiful show, a grander show like what you've been said. So we're very excited and actually more than excited and happy to meet all the official candidates because before we do all the preparations and other stuff, syempre, I would like them to be prepared on our, of course, our formula doing pageantry, yung aking pinatawag na, of course, we should do the stage discipline workshop muna because I heard and I saw some girls are first timers, so let's give them this confidence that they want to achieve. So para ang stage presence na lubos.
Correct, and it's a very big step for most of them because their first pageant or sometimes their first national pageant is the grandest pageant in the Philippines. So bigger, bolder, and shinier for Miss Grand Philippines 2023.
Okay, so kaya natin to lahat, di ba? Sama-sama tayo dito yun. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Is there any question you'd like to
Hi, Direk.
Hello, Franz.
Question lang. Congratulations pala for staging Motiaki Laon New.
Yes, thank you.
Direk nun. And medyo nag-expect kami ng mas bongga pa this national pageant. Direk question lang. Are we expecting preliminary competition with regards to Miss Grand? Like we do have the national costume competition, the swimsuit and the makeup.
Yes, everything we have the according to our schedule, so we have a preliminary competition. In the preliminary competition, there is like a pre-judging already for the swimsuit, for the fitting gown, and let's call it the creative cultural costume, no? So yeah, that's what you will expect from the other activities. Other than that, of course, we have prepared a good first presentation for you also, and the swimsuit competition will happen in Boracay. So medyo luto na din yan. So we're very excited also to do another the same passion presentation for you, both in the preliminaries and the swimsuit competition in Boracay.
Congrats, Direk.
And the bigger stage actually din, medyo nakakaano, pero I saw the stage, medyo hindi muna namin yan sa wow. But I think this is so much different from the other national pageants that I have seen. So ito, we're very excited to give you a beautiful production show in terms of staging, lights and sounds, and of course the value of the production itself. Alam niyo naman siguro po, medyo yan ang natin, yan ang drama natin for the directing na show. So yun ang ibibigay natin sa inyo.
Thank you so much, Dirk. Any more questions from our media friends? Alright, I guess everybody is excited and looking forward to the coronation, Direk. So thank you so much for having us also, and congratulations in advance.
Thank you.
Alright.
So, grand presentation. Thank you.
Let's go, Miss Grand Philippines. Now, of course, another interview session as our panelists are still deliberating who will become the official candidates for Miss Grand Philippines 2023. So I would like to call on some friends also who joined us here this afternoon to have any questions ba or because our media friends, we already know, are looking forward to a bolder and shinier and a grander pageant. So aside from that, ano pa ba? What else do you have in mind?
I'm so excited lang no, sa darating na finals for Miss Grand Philippines. Hopefully, makahanap tayo ng mabigat na pambato for Miss Grand Philippines. That's all.
Yes, and speaking about Miss Grand Philippines, we also have two other crowns at stake. We have Reina Hispano-Americana Filipinas and of course, Miss Philippines Tourism 2023 as well. So anything, do you have any ideas or do you have anyone you're looking forward to as the Philippines representative for Miss Tourism Philippines? Meron bang mga peg yung ating media friends about yung mga papadala natin abroad for their respective international competitions? Well, I guess everybody is waiting for a surprise, definitely, because we have new candidates, we have new aspirants this year, definitely fresh faces, familiar faces as well. So malalaman natin on July 13 kung sino talaga yung karapat-dapat ng Miss Grand Philippines 2023. Do we all agree? Yes! Alright, and of course, our next Reina Hispano-Americana, and of course, our Miss Philippines Tourism. And actually, our reigning Reina Hispano-Americana Filipinas is with us this afternoon. Is of course our reigning Miss Tourism Philippines as well is with us to show their support and to choose sino na yung susunod sa kanilang mga yapak. Alright, so I'd like to ask them to join me please here on stage. Justine Palizarta, our Miss Tourism Philippines 2022 and Miss Tourism World 2022 first runner-up. And of course, Ingrid Santa Maria Reina Hispano-Americana Filipinas 2022. So I'll ask you a few questions as the reigning queens and as you will be the ones turning over. As you will be the ones turning over your crowns for this year's set of candidates. So any advice to our aspirants this afternoon?
I think the best piece of advice I ever heard was from one of my hairstylists, MJ. Hello. Once I was doing hair and makeup training and he told me, you need to learn when to let go. So it's more than just being perfect all the time. It's more than just being beautiful and having a passerella. It's about you giving yourself on that stage. And when you do show your authentic self, then you're able to exude that confidence. You're able to let others feel that confidence. And that's what we want to see on this national stage.
You pretty much told my answer, but aside from what Sam said, of course, being authentic and being confident is part of being a beauty queen. But aside from that, I think you have to have the right people by your side, because I'm telling you now, starting today, there's gonna come some challenges along the way, and when you have the right people in your team, it'll make the whole journey a lot easier. So trust them, trust the process, and just try to enjoy yourself as well, because this is a very grand experience, given that it's the very first Miss Grand Philippines that we're having. So I hope you guys all enjoy the show, and I'm excited for what's to come.
Thank you so much, ladies. And I'm pretty sure that they have that in mind right now, our aspirants. And I also have with me in my hands the results for the final screening of Miss Grand Philippines. Miss Grand Philippines 2023. I'd like to call on stage Mr. Arnold Vigafria, the National Director of Miss Grand Philippines 2023 for his final message.
Hi, good afternoon to all our friends from media and to the people here. And of course, to all the lovely aspiring and hopeful candidates for Miss Grand Philippines, Miss Reina Hispano Filipinas, and Miss Philippine Tourism. Of course, And the only thing I can say is just enjoy your journey. Just be yourself and enjoy the journey of being a candidate and enjoy representing your provinces. That's the most important. You have to be proud that you are already part. You're already part of being a candidate for a bigger stage, for the national stage. So that's the only thing that I want to tell you. And if you make it, just do your job as a queen, as an ambassador of goodwill, and focus. And of course, the most important, you do your duty and responsibilities as a queen, not to become, being a popular soon and become a word of mouth of every fan of every Filipinos. But the most important is do your duty, because we're looking for an ambassador. We're not just looking for a beautiful woman or to represent our country, but I'm looking for an ambassador to represent our country. That's the most important. So this time, as I've said, we have other candidates who are automatically official candidates because we have some franchise, provincial franchise, and also some international franchise, Filipino communities in other countries. So if we're going to sum up everything, we will know that by next week. What's the total number of official candidates? The announcement will be on July. The preliminary. June 17th is the press presentation, and that will be to see the total number of the official candidates. For tonight, among all of these 16 aspirants, 15 aspirants, I would like to say all of them are qualified to be the official Miss Grand International Philippines, Miss Elena Pano Pilipinas, and Miss Philippine Tourism. Congratulations, ladies. And I'll see you on the press conference.
Pasok lahat!
Ladies and gentlemen, the grandest surprises of all 15 aspirants for this afternoon qualifies for Miss Grand Philippines 2023, and we will see you all on June 17th for the press presentation again for additional candidates who have passed or have won in their respective provinces, and their provinces have their own franchises of Miss Grand Philippines and also Reina Hispano-Americana. So definitely we'll see everybody there, our media friends, on the press presentation. Please don't forget, that's on June 17th, and it will happen still here at Resorts World Newport City, Manila. That's right. This has been Shyla Rabortara, your Miss Multinational Philippines 2021. Thank you so much for having me this afternoon. And this is your